Everything you're about to hear today sounds completely impossible to the human mind, but I promise you, it's actually true. For centuries, we've used this blue marble as the master template for what a planet is supposed to be: rock, water, and air. Even when we look at the giants in our own backyard, like Jupiter, we expect worlds made of gas and swirling storms. We've spent our history assuming that every other star system in the universe followed the exact same assembly line as our own. But 40 light-years away, we found 55 Cancri E. This super-Earth is twice the size of our own, but it was built using a completely different set of instructions. While our world is made of silicate rock, this one is forged from compressed carbon. You are looking at a literal diamond planet. Finding a world like this proves that our solar system is just one of many ways to build a planet. It makes you wonder, how do the laws of physics even allow this? To understand how a diamond world forms, we must look at the chemistry of its birth. Look at this rough diamond. On Earth, these crystals only form when you combine carbon with extreme heat and crushing pressure deep underground. 55 Cancri E was born in a star system where carbon is the dominant building block, vastly outnumbering the oxygen we find in our own neighborhood. Because this planet is so massive, its gravity creates a relentless inward squeeze, crushing that carbon together with unimaginable force. When you add the blistering heat from its host star, that compressed carbon bakes into a solid crystalline structure. Under these conditions, the same physics that create jewelry in a lab can scale up to forge an entire celestial body. In theory, one mountain on this planet holds more value than Earth's entire global economy. But actually trying to reach this unimaginable treasure and claim it for ourselves is, unfortunately, a complete and total scientific impossibility. The surface is a landscape of extremes. This lava flow is freezing compared to 55 Cancri E, where temperatures reach 2,000 degrees Celsius. It orbits so close to its star that an entire year, one full trip around the sun, takes only 18 Earth hours. Any human ship or scientific probe we send would be vaporized into atoms long before it could touch the surface. The universe builds some incredibly beautiful things, but it guards them with some of the deadliest environments in the galaxy. 55 Cancri E isn't just a quirky outlier. It's a reminder that we are still in the early chapters of understanding the cosmos. This world confirms that the chemical combinations possible in deep space go far beyond the limited variety we see in our own 8 planets. There are bizarre, terrifying worlds out there where brutal 5,000-mile-an-hour winds blow shards of molten glass sideways through the dark atmosphere. There are rogue planets that drift through the freezing dark with no star to call home. The more we look, we see that space is an infinite laboratory of extreme chemistry. Once you see the diversity of these impossible worlds, the black void of space starts to look a lot more like a crowded, chaotic workshop. What we know about the universe is just a tiny fraction of what's actually out there. Could you survive a single second on one of these extreme worlds? Tell me in the comments and follow FactoN for more impossible facts.